Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and the finale of the overtime series for Madden 2025. So we are back. So this is also going to be our last episode of Madden for the foreseeable future because we're going to replace it with Drug Dealer Simulator because we're going to switch over for that just for fun as going like a Simulator Sunday kind of deal because we have the first 5 episodes of Simulator 2, Drug Dealer Simulator 2 were already recorded. I ended up pulling episode 1. Some of you guys might have seen that one, but we're going to go back to releasing them and basically do that as our weekly series until the next Madden game comes out, which should be in July, as well as NCAA. So we're going to probably do one more season of NCAA, just as the Texas Tech Red Raiders kind of ended off on that season there, and that's kind of basically the plan. But this is the final episode of Overtime Rules. Playing pretty good. We ended off the regular season 14-3. We lost against the Titans, but basically we're just going to trade it out as a mulligan, like we rested our starters, quote unquote, even though we didn't really. Bills clinched the division at 16-1. They fantastic. And then Patriots, 11th, 12th for the Jets, 13th for the Dolphins, 7-10, 7-10, 6-11. And then Bengals and Browns both clinched, even though they were pretty much all tied out in their division. Ravens lost to us, dashed their hopes. Pittsburgh lost to the Chiefs, lost their hope at 8-9. But Bengals 11-6, Browns 10-7. And then Denver 12-5 as the sole for the AFC West. And then 7-10, 7-10, 5-12. And then something really cool, I have not seen this one in forever. Jaguars ended up clinching. And Titans clinched and Wizards clinched 14-3, 12-5, 8-9. I haven't seen an 8-9 team clinch or 3 teams in a division clinch in so long. That's pretty fun, and I'm glad it happened in this season. And then as well as in the NFC side of things, we have a pretty cool setup over there. So we have on NFC, we have Falcons who are 10-7 against the 12-5 Bears. Eagles, who are 10-7 against the 11-6 Giants, and then Panthers, who are against the 11-6 Cardinals. So the AFC side, same. Oh, so we talked about how we're gonna end up playing the Titans anyways because they're in our same division. Technically, we are playing in our same division, but it's the Jaguars who snuck somehow out of the way and got themselves in there, which is pretty astonishing for me. So I'm very, very excited for that. And let's fight against them. Too bad for Pittsburgh as well. They were so close. Just that if they didn't lose to the Chiefs. And then Chiefs, speaking of, ended up winning their last 2 games, going 5-12. Not too bad. All right. Jaguars, 22nd for offense points per game, 19th, 13th, 24th, 23rd, and 16th. And their best players, Tyreek Hill, Joe Montana, and LaDainian Tomlinson. Because we played them before. We've played them twice. This is our 3rd time playing them. I think let's look at our road so far. Because I'm trying to see who we lost against, just for funsies. Lost 3 games, of course, against the Titans. Let me see, regular season-wise. Oh, we lost back-to-back games against the Bears and then the Vikings. So we lost against the NFC North is who we lost against in those weeks. And then, Titans we went against. So Jaguars, 35-19 in Week 13. And then Jaguars again in Week 4. So our last game of that episode was 35-21. Okay, cool. So we're undefeated against the Jaguars so far, which is good. Let's see if we can hold on to it. It just like if we went out first in the wild card. Before we do that, somebody wants a trade offer. Anthony Thomas, Green Bay Packers, and Taylor Rapp. Yeah, let's do Taylor Rapp. Why not? We're never going to play this season again, so might as well just do some fun money moves. There we go. Let's start us off. Let's play Pierce first. We're on defense, by the way, first, so let's just make sure that we go for our depth charges to see what we're up against with the Jaguars since we haven't played them in a bit. The Jaguars, Joe Montana, 99 overall, and then Terry Bradshaw, 96 overall. That's right. They had 2 fantastic boys back and forth. LaDainian Tomlinson, 96, 99. Fullback Alexander Vorath at 68. Wide receiver Tyreek Hill at 99. So their triple is fantastic. Then Tim Brown, 94. And Donnie Mitchell, 83. Jalen Tolbert, 74. Yeah, and Sterling Shepard, 74. So really good receiving core as well. Like their offense is just stacked. And then Mark Andrews at tight end as well. Insane. It's crazy if they only went like 70 overall. 89 overall left outside linebacker Trenton Simpson. Okay. And then kicker, Cameron Dicker, as well as Ryan Stonehouse. Nice. Let's see if we're going into this wild card with right outside linebacker Bradley Chubb is down, placed on IR. Okay. Nice. Good to know. All right, let's do it, Pierce. Here we go, boyo. Good hit. Logan Wilson. Nice, dude. Get that playoffs. All right, SS Blitz 1. Keep at it. Sticking with Pierce. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Doesn't make a little bit to this side. Good hit from Bobby Wagner. Yeah, Wilson and Wagner have been playing really good. The W twins. That's what we'll call them. Get there, Pierce. Stop him. Oh man, the AI made him dodge out of the way. Like he was tackling him, but the AI just flew him back. I didn't even control him like that. That's frustrating. All right, but they convert on first down. We're fine with, you know, losing the... We don't have to win the Super Bowl, but I'd rather, you know... Ridiculous. I say that, but I'd rather not lose against the wild card and the Jaguars. Alright, let's load block left. Let's see. I think their defense was pretty good for the blockage, so... I won't be able to get it. We'll give it a try, though. No, we got there. Nice job. Good. Alright, we hold them. Let's see what we got out of that return, number 88. Give me that blockage. Thank you, boys. I ended up running into him, so I kind of wasted it. But, yeah, they scored pretty quick. 3:21 left in the first already. But, of course, since we blocked the field goal, even if we score, they still have at least one drive to hold on to it. So, I haven't really. I think I decided on that rule last time, but that's only if we play on... If we return first, I believe. Oh, no. One of our boys got hurt, it looks like. Alright, what you got? Portland Sun, maybe? He might go for the end zone. Just keep running, boyo. I'll get it to you. Shannon, keep our hopes alive, son. Thank you. Give me those tackles. Ah, Portland Sun, you should have taken him down, man. Beat him up. Alright, our center. Yeah, we'll keep you. We need you, man. You'll be healed up by the time we submit anyways if we win. Even if we lose, you'll be healed. You're fine. Let's come back. Shannon Sharp again. Wide open this time. Oh, man. Just try to turn it a little bit to the right, but dude was quick on the turn to get to him. Spike. Cool. So, good job. Maybe Shannon again, dude, because they're going for a blitz. Right there, Shannon. Give me that turnaround. Yes, sir. Triple hit for Shannon for a touchdown. Nice job, boyo. And then the Great Dane is still good. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Defense. Overload 3 seam. Started off strong. Who are we? Oh, we don't want to be corner. Oh, just Aaron Donald it up. Why not? Logan Wilson. Nice job, dude. Slow him down for Aaron Donald to get that hit. All right, let's do cover 3 Sky Week. Let's Campbell it up. Why not? Let's do a triple coverage set on this side. Oh, we got in front of it, but you know, still Tyreek killing. Cover 3 Cloud. Stop him here. We win. Let's do it. Come on. Give me who I want to play. There you go. Let's go Campbell then. 89's wide open. Oh, good hit. Came out of nowhere to stop him. Good job, Aaron Donald. That's why we wouldn't play as you on that one. Good, beautiful stuff. All right, and that should be it. We win the wild card, just barely. Oh my gosh, I thought I had that. That's the first time the defender didn't try to block me straight up, so I thought I had that one. But I guess I haven't blocked a field goal in so long. I've never gone that close, so I didn't know what to do. I froze as I ran forward. All right, Emmitt Smith up the middle. Good job, son. All right, we'll just go for play some fun with it because I think we're gonna get knocked out of the freaking playoffs. So we're just gonna try to at least put this one head by scoring. Oh, flag. Yeah, pass interference, right? He was hugging us. Thank you, refs. Good call. No, it was against Shannon Sharp. Oh, my God. I guess technically still a good call. Come on, Shannon. All right, coming to you, Jerry Rice. Where are you at? Right there. He's going to be triple covered. Yep. Oh. Shannon Sharp almost got that one still. All right, vertical tight end option. Why not? First time we've seen this one, so let's go for it. Yep, going for a blitz on that right side. So whoever can get open gets open. Ooh, Emmitt Smith. Delicious. Emmitt Smith holding on to it. Emmitt Smith. Oh my God, Emmitt Smith with this touchdown. Boo shakalaka. That was beautiful, dude. Holy crap. Nice job in it. Putting this game away against the Jaguars. Nice, hit that dance on him. Awesome. So go and just do it on our fun stuff. I think Broncos will win. I think Titans will win. I think Falcons will win. I think Eagles will win. And I think Panthers will win. All right, in the wild card, we beat the Jaguars 41-21. So Jaguars 7-7-7 in the second, third, and fourth. But not enough good luck for them because we went 7-17-10-7. So pretty handily stomped them down. And then Peyton Manning, 143.3, 289 yards, 3 touchdowns, 25 long, 1 sack, 21 of 20 for 75 completion rating. Not too perfect of a game, but not too bad. And then Joe Montana, 130, 200 yards even, 3 touchdowns, 26 long, 3 sacks, 18 of 26 for 69 completion rating. Rushing Emmitt Smith back to his 100-yard game of season since we won, 24-116. Dan Thompson, big gap between them, 12-34, 416 for Peyton, 413 for Brian Robinson, 2-7 for Ray Davis, and then 1-3 for Joe Montana. Then receiving, no 100-yard game for anybody, 682 for Thielen, 575 for Sutton, Rice 566, Mark Andrews 660, Brown 452, Sharp 347, Tomlinson 432, 227 for Mitchell, 115, 114, 110, 19. Tyreek Hill got nothing on that one. And then defensively, at least we shut him out. Nice job. Queedy Pay with 1 sack, Bobby Wagner with 1 sack. Nice job, sir. Back on the list. And then 0.5 for Bobby McCain, Aaron Donald, Logan Wilson. Nice job, sir. And Dietrich Wise. Overall, played it pretty clean on both sides of the ball. And then next, we have Falcons and Bears. Falcons won, so I got that one right, 35-25. And in this one, Falcons scored 21 points in the second quarter and then 14th in the fourth. And then Bears were 3-7-8-7. So they really tried. They went for 2, but not enough to hold out. So Dan Marino, 156, 240, 3 touchdowns, 48 long, 5 sacks, 19 of 20 for nice. Almost a perfect game for Dan Marino. Then Josh Allen, 106.4, 292 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 21 long, 0 sacks, but 31 of 42 for 73 completion rating. So he just scrambled. He tried to score points real quick. And then rushing yards, Maurice Jones-Drew, 16 for 137. Fantastic game for him as well. Ezekiel Elliott, 11 for 59. So Bears team would have been fun to play against, but Falcons just had more pieces. And Allen, 6 of 28. Dan Marino, 4 for 27. And receiving, George Kittle. That's where their stockage comes in. 4 for 90. Oh, Amari Cooper. So Amari Cooper and Ezekiel Elliott were on the same team. It makes me sad. As well as CeeDee Lamb, though, on the Falcons. So a bunch of Cowboys playing and current Cowboys players playing against each other, which is pretty cool. 8 of 84 for Amari Cooper. 557 for Lamb. 654 for Reed. Mike Evans, nice. Our old Buccaneers buddy, 554. Gabe Davis, 553. 648. Ezekiel Elliott, 439. Tony, who's currently a Chief, I believe, 3 for 36, 1-7, 1-7, 2-3. And then defensively, we had some fun stuff. We have 2 sacks for Dexter Lawrence II, 1 for Myles Garrett. Nice job, Myles Garrett. I didn't know you were on the Bears. Good stuff right there. And then Greg Rousseau with 1, and then Kinlaw 0.5 and Owusu 0.5. Yes, just the Bears. And that 1 interception goes to Micah Hyde. He's pretty good. I think he was also on our Buccaneers team as well. So good job there. Next is Browns and Broncos. I called it correctly, I believe. Broncos win 24-8. So they only scored basically garbage time touchdown with a 2-point conversion. Broncos win 7-7-7-3. Pretty crazy right there. And we have Otto Graham, who's a pretty good quarterback, 129, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns, 28 long, 14 of 20 for 70 completion rating. Oh, and then John Elway. That's sad. He would have been fun to play against as well. 97.5, 230 yards, 1 touchdown, 31 long, 1 sack, 20 of 31 for 64 completion rating. Rushing, we have Jim Brown, 17 of 134. Great game from him. John Early, 7 of 34 as their top back. Then Bo Jackson, 930. Herbert, 924. 411 for Najee Harris, 3-8, 2-5, 1-1. And receiving, DJ Moore was the top. Only 65 yards for the top. Interesting. And then Hudson, 4 for 64. Downs, 457. Brown, 245 for Routh, 644, 230, 225, 223, 319, 111, 111, 16. Hit everybody, but no 100-yard games or anything like that. And then 1 sack for Frankie Lovu, no interceptions. Next, we have Eagles and Giants. I got it right. Eagles win. So 27-21. Went to OT where Eagles scored a touchdown. So it looks like they went through the first quarter, basically, where they didn't have to go for that extra point. But Giants keeping it very, very exciting with scoring 15 points in the fourth to make it to OT. So they also went for 2 points, which is pretty crazy as well. I love when they do that. Keep it interesting on that side so you can feel that there's something else going on that's exciting. Dan Fotes, 398 yards. Wow, fantastic. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 28 long, 3 sacks, 30 of 39 for 76 completion rating. Ended up playing a pretty good game. Then Brett Favre with the Giants. His head's huge, but that would have been another fame person to play against. 85.7, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 40 long, 1 sack, 21 of 36 for 58 completion rating. Rushing, we have Isaiah Pacheco. Yep, the Chief, 21 of 82. Not terrible, but only 3.9 average, so just a little bit of a workhorse. Aaron Jones, 9 of 45. Brett Favre, 419. Fouts, 515. 2-9, 4-6, 1-3. And then receiving, we have Jimmy Smith. Holy crap, 9 for 159. A great showing from him. TJ Hawkinson, the tight end from the Giants, 8 of 92, almost to 100. Pretty good tight end, but not enough. Rashid Shaheed, 780. Goddard, 554. Jones, 451. Ridley, 449. Shakir, 348. 340, 221, 116, 112, 29, 15, 15. So another hit everybody around. And there should be more fun on defense. So 2 sacks for Derek Barnett, 1 sack for Chris Jennings, 1 sack for Lavonte David. And those interceptions go to Lavonte David with 1 sack and 1 interception. And then Deion Sanders is on the Giants. Oh, that would have been really exciting, especially since at the time of recording, all the draft mumbo jumbos happened the past couple days. So that's pretty cool to see him. Even though he's on Giant, it would have been so much better if he was on the Cowboys or the 49ers or the Falcons. Just somebody that's, well, 49ers didn't make the playoffs this year, but somebody like that would have been fun. And Julius Brents also got that other sack. Nice job, sir. Next, we have Panthers and Cardinals. I think I called Panthers to win, so that's unfortunate. So I only got 1 wrong. That's actually pretty good for me. I usually get them all wrong. So 30-33. So Cardinals almost had him. They went 7-6 and then shut out in the third. That's what did them in. And scored 17th in the fourth. And then Cardinals were just a lot more consistent. 3-10-10-10. And we got Steve Young. Nice. Oldie but a goodie for Steve Young. Love him. 104, 284 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 sacks. 18 of 32 for 56 complete rating. And then Michael Vick. Oh, he would have been fun to play against as well in the Cardinals. So this is his 3rd bird team because he was a Falcon as well as an Eagle. So it's cool to see him on the Cardinals. 99.2 rating, 253 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 sacks, 17 of 28 for 60 completion rating. And then rushing, we have Chris Johnson, almost 100 yards, but 19 of 95. Barry Sanders, oh, cool. Yeah, Barry Sanders would have been fun as well. 957. Michael Vick, 634. Eckler, 828. Steve Young, 627. And then receiving, wow, 200-yard games. Man, these guys played fantastically. Randy Moss, you've been awesome. 8-135. Michael Irving, 531. Too bad for Michael Irving. He would have been really cool. Another Cowboy. Sam Laporta, 563. James, 249. Johnson, 348. 342 for Wandale Robinson. Dell, 328. McLaurin, 319 with 216 and 16. Then defensively, we have Roquan Smith with 1 sack. And then Justin Matabuki. Sorry about that. 1 sack. Brennan Jackson, 1 sack. And then 0.5 for Tart. 0.5 for Reed. Then interceptions, I believe there was 1. Yeah, 1 for Cooper DeJean. Nice. I think we played with him before on the Buccaneers. And then Tre'Davious White with 1 sack as well. Good job. And that ends off the wild card. Next, we have the divisional, which is going to be Titans and Bills. So our second placement boy in our division playing against the top boy. And then Falcons and Buccaneers. So the top boy on the NFC side is playing against the Falcons. And then Broncos and Wizards. And Eagles and Cardinals. All right. So Birdie's playing against each other. We're playing against the Horsey. So keeping it exciting. So 12-5, 16-1, 12-5, 14-3, 10-7, 13-4, and 10-7, 11-6. So we're going to play against the Broncos. So hopefully we win that one. But I think Bills are just so dominant this season. I think it has to be the Bills taking the Titans, even though it would be fun to play against our own division in the next one like they did in the playoffs this year. And then Falcons and Buccaneers. I don't know. Yeah, David Marino was 3rd on the MVP list as well. Can't remember who the Buccaneers have. I think they're pretty good. I think it'd be fun, though, for the Falcons to win. And then for Eagles and Cardinals, I think Cardinals I want to win because I think they have a more interesting quarterback. I don't want to play against people we've played against before. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Divisional playoffs. I forgot to do our usual preamble. They are 88 overall, 89 offense, 88 defense. And currently, their stats-wise, they are 12th, 18th, 5th, 9th, 21st, and 8th. We are 2nd, 4th, 1st, 6th, 13th, and 2nd. Looks like rushing yards went back up to 1st. Awesome. And they have Khalil Mack, Jay Brown, and Odo Graham. Yeah, so they have a very old quarterback, which is going to be really exciting. All right, we're playing defense first in the divisional, so if we stop them and then immediately score, then we're golden. So let's just give it our best shot. Oh, then the Buccaneers game is already over, so Buccaneers and Falcons. 45 for Buck, 34 for Falcons, so Buccaneers end up winning. So, yeah, the high seeds take it first. See how much that plays out. Try my best. They already converted because I was, one of that sack. But right now, oh my gosh, are you hurt, dude? No, don't be hurt. No matter what you're playing. Yeah, so we're bugs. No, I think it's just I almost went off sides. I had to stop myself. Touchdown. Oh, give me that fumble. Good job, 25. I ended up using you, but you held on, which is good. You didn't make me botch it because I was playing as you. You okay? Yeah, they're tearing up the field. Yeah, they have a good core, so makes sense. That's why they went 12-5. Good. Oh, you could have gotten that fumble though, man. All right, pectoral strain for Pierce. No, Pierce, I love you too much. I've been using you all. No, nickel blitz. Stop it. Overstorm Brave. We're just gonna full on send it. 2nd and 18. We have a chance. Hopefully they don't do a big gain. We can get another sack here. That'd be beautiful. Good job, number 28, keeping that good hit. Nice. Bradbury. Yeah. Yeah, Bradbury's a little bit in quite a corner, but I think he's at like 90 or 89 overall or something like that. That's pretty nice. We didn't even check their depth chart just to make sure what they got. Oh man, I botched that. Good coverage. And he dropped it. Even better coverage. Nice job, Bobby. Before we see about blocking this field goal, I just want to see who they got. So yeah, they got Otto Graham, 99, and then Archie Manning. So that's funny. So the legendary pack that everybody made, they made him 89 overall. That's awesome. That's cute. I like that a lot. I think that's Peyton and Eli's dad. And then Joe Flacco at 82 overall. Holy crap, they're stacked. They can trade out for some draft capital. Then 99 overall Jim Brown yet. Okay. Then wide receiver DJ Moore 97, 82, 84, 75. Yeah, they have a good squad. And then tight end Juwan Johnson. So they probably could upgrade at tight end, but Juwan Johnson is not bad at all. And then their left tackle also really wants to be a tight end. That's funny. I like that. Yeah, and then defensively they have Luvu at 95. And then Shock Thompson, and then Khalil Mack. So their defensive core is also fantastic. Who's their kicker? Brandon McManus. Okay. Yeah, Brandon McManus is a Bronco, so stay to Bronco. Nice. Good for him. All right. Let's do it. Let's see what we got. Sorry, Brandon McManus. Oh, no. It's a punt. You should have gone for the field goal, man. That would have been even more fun. Yep, gonna drift towards him. All right, so let's go out of bounds. Yep, we win this game and we get some ramen, so that's what's up for dinner. I bought a new flavor. It's going to be octopus ramen, which I'm excited about. Bought cheesy ramen. I bought octopus ramen. I got tuumbu pasta ramen, which became famous at an Outback Steakhouse. So it's kind of like a rosé kind of pasta. But I decided to do the octopus one first, since I feel like it's going to be... I want to save the other two for later, because there'll be more fun flavors. Okay. That was a tangent. Trying to get myself not distracted. Oh, X wide open. There you go, Jerry. Get that first down, son. Perfect. All right, we keep it going. Okay, wide zone. We were going to start with Emmitt Smith, but we held him off on defense. Like, full legit. We didn't block or anything. We didn't get an interception. Like, just good old-fashioned defense, which is fantastic. So we score right here. We win the divisional, which would be pretty exciting. Let's give it our best shot. All right, impact zone week. Keep with our main man, Emmitt Smith. We're just playing it safe. All we got to do is score. Even if we score a field goal, we still win. Good coverage from Jerry Rice and Adam Thielen. Nice job, boys. Give me a good rushing on that one. All right, let's do a play action cross. Maybe Sutton. Rice also for all the blocking he's done for us. Oh, Rice. That was a beautiful cut through. Oh, yeah, number 6 came running, and yeah, he's scary. All right, let's do mesh spot. I'm not really sure on this one, actually. I'm not feeling it. Ooh, Emmitt Smith, I'm feeling... Oh, I hit X. I meant to hit Y. I'm always... Look... That's funny. I tricked myself. Alright, bench curl, that will turn into a play action deep over. That would have been a fantastic play for Emmitt Smith, though, if I didn't hit the wrong button, because I'm dumb. Oh, yeah, we took that sack. I tried to get it to be... Oh, shoot, it's already 4th and 12. I haven't been paying attention at all. Yeah, they already have pretty good pass protect... or... What's it called? Pretty good, even if we punt, so we'll have good field position, so we're just going to go for it. Play action, Titan flood. Jerry Rice. Beautiful stuff, sir. Keeping our dreams alive. And that kind of, what's it called in the basketball? Whenever you go in front of somebody, kind of a screen guy. Nice job. They hit each other, so he was able to get more yards. Give me that block 77, thank you, sir. You try to block him, but not enough. Oh my gosh, that spin. Nice job, dude. Z spot, why not? Into the first. Let's try to score here. First play of the second. Think Sutton or Sharp, just on the corners here. Always our favorite bet. Yep, Sharp wide open. Oh, good hops from him. Nice job, dude. All right, so coach wants us 4 verticals. Let's do it. 3rd and 7. We're in field goal range for our main man, so that's fine. They're going for a blitz. Number 4, yep, going for it. Adam Thielen right there. No, he was too blocked by number 2. Yeah, I should have thrown it to Jerry Rice. He was a little bit more open on the side. Great Dane. 47-yard field goal is good. We win against divisional against the Broncos. It's a measly win, but we still win. We stopped them on their first drive of the game, and then we ended up converting with Jerry Rice to win the game 3-0. Nice job, team. Beautiful stuff. All right, so we beat the Broncos by a field goal, 25-22. So we shut them out completely in the first half, and then they came back with 14 points in the third, 8 in the fourth, and we were 6-3-16. So we really came back in the fourth quarter. Beautiful stuff, boys. Then on player stats, we were Payne Man, 114.1 rating, 228 yards, 1 touchdown, 28 long, 4 sacks, 21 to 27 for 77 completion rating. So he hasn't had like a 300-yard game in like 8 weeks. And then Odo Graham, 2 of 83, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 34 long, 2 sacks, 23 of 34 for 67 completion rating. Then rushing, Emmitt Smith, not 100 yards, but pretty damn close. 18 of 81. Jim Brown, 957, 517, 515. Brian Robinson still getting some good yardage, about 20 to 30 per game, which is nice. And then Adam Thielen, 1-5, or 1-6, 1-5, 1-4. Then receiving, Adam Thielen, back to the top. For our receiving core, 875, 573 for Jerry Jeudy, 572, 467, 662, 652, 229, 327, 126, 13, 210, 15. We had a monster game from Khalil Mack, 1.5 sacks, as well as Charles Omenu, 1.5 sacks. Jordan Brooks, 1. Calais Campbell, 1. Aaron Donald, 1. So the top boys for every team got a sack, but those guys played extra well. And then those 2 interceptions, Bobby McCain, number 48, and then Logan Wilson, yes, sir, you deserve it. Nice job, sir. And Bobby McCain's also been playing pretty good as well. That ends that. And next, we have Tennessee and the Bills. So Tennessee had a major upset, taking down the Bills. 7s across the board for Tennessee. Buffalo was 7 across the board, but last in the fourth, they only settled for a field goal. That'll do you. 28-24. And then we have Roethlisberger, 127.2, 291 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 sacks, 27 of 35 for 77 completion rating. Lamar Jackson, 115, 242 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 22 long, 3 sacks, 22 of 26 for 84 yards. So that means the MVP, the conference and the divisional. Sorry, dude. And then rushing, we have Walter Payton, great running back, 17 of 90. Lamar Jackson, 738, 619, or 519, 8 of 18, 316, 17. Then receiving, 102 yards for Momo Zunde, 6 of 102. Puka Nacua, 9 of 86. Godwin was their top, 6 of 72. McConkey, 7 of 72, 656, 450, 444, 324, 111, 19, 17. Nice. And then defensively, we had a couple sacks, but not too much. 2 sacks by Kristen Bartmore, 1 by Quay Walker, 1 by Michael Parsons. Good job. I forgot Parsons was on the Bills, so all the Cowboys are getting knocked out. And then Kendricks, 0.5, as well as Brooks. And those interceptions went to 1 for Eric Kendricks. Yeah, he's a really good person. And then 1 for Terrell Bernard. Yes. So it looks like they swapped picks. Next, we have Eagles and Cardinals. I really wanted the Cardinals to win, but Eagles won, so we got both of our guesses wrong this time. Eagles won 24-20. So Philadelphia went ahead at 21-0, and then Cardinals slowly brought it back up to 21-17, and 1 field goal apiece in the fourth quarter to lose by 4 points. All right, down bounce from the Eagles, 130.2, 287 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 40 long, 2 sacks, 22 of 28 for 78 completion rating. And then Michael Vick, 122.1, 266 yards, 2 touchdowns, 27 long, 25 of 32 completion rating for 78 completion rating, And then rushing, Isaiah Pacheco, 13 of 45, 1441 for Chris Johnson, 739 for Fouts, 441 from 411 from Michael Vick, 1515. Then receiving, Dallas Goedert, tight end, leading the pack, 8 of 90, 576, 876, 463. Yeah, sorry, Randy Moss got knocked out. And then 459, 658, 240, 233, 222, 317, 213, 16. So everybody got at least a good amount of yards on that one as well. And then defensively, only had 2 sacks. Fosade Olukun, who was on the Jaguars, and I think we took him in the Buccaneers. And then Shelby Harris. Then 1 interception also by Olukun. Nice job, sir. Really pounding those stats. So as the divisional, next we go into the conference, which will be us. So we ended up playing the Titans. So we played 3 times against the Jaguars, and now playing 3 times against the Titans, which is pretty crazy. So we are keeping it how it was in real life, where divisional, same conference are playing against each other, which is awesome. I love that. Then I got to look up Down Fouts because we haven't played him yet. So he was on the San Diego Chargers for 15 seasons. So his entire career was on the Chargers. He didn't win a Super Bowl, but he was Offensive Player of the Year in 1982. Yeah, his number was retired. Yeah, he's really good. Okay, cool. Yeah, because that's the only other quarterback that's in the playoffs I don't know about. So that's awesome. Yep, and then Eagles and Buccaneers. So it's going to be really interesting. I'm excited to see that. And we already know about the Titans, but they're 89 overall, 92 offense, 87 defense. Now they're 12-5, which is pretty crazy as well. And also their stats went up. They're 19, 26, 22nd, 8th, 3rd, and 27th. We are still, I think it hasn't changed. 2nd, 4th, 1st, 6th, 13th, and 2nd. Let's play. Third time's the charm. All right, we're not going to go over the Titans. Oh, accidentally nickel blitz 3 on accident. Let's do that one. All right, let's stick with Campbell. Why not? Maybe we'll play Pierce next as well. But we're against Roethlisberger again for the third time's the charm. Can't believe we still played our conference boys 3 times. Also, we're playing on defense first, so if we beat them, then that'll end it off pretty quick. We'll see how we do. Let's stick it up with Pierce. Right up the middle, man. I'm coming for you. Oh, fumble. Pick it up, Pierce. Oh my God, Piercey. Run, Piercey. Oh my God, we got that. Fumble recovery. 49 did not have any. That was awesome, dude. Yeah, let's do it. Our Super Bowl winning defense, man. Yeah, screenshotted them up. That was awesome. Look at that. Stood no chance against them. Bobby Wagner with that forced fumble and then picking up by Pierce. Nice job. Beautiful. Score right here in their honor. And we win already. Fantastic. Nice job, boys. It won't count, but you're the thumbnail for the Super Bowl. Or the playoff episode, whatever. Well, we're already going to the Super Bowl. Emmitt Smith, immediate touchdown. Holy crap. We win against the Tennessee Titans in like 10 seconds. Let's Great Dane it up ourselves. It's always more fun. And that we constantly miss with him, but don't go all the way. Right up the middle. Great Dane is good. Defense with a massive, really saved us all season. Great job, boys. We win against the Titans. And then for this one, I really want the Buccaneers to win. Even though they have a higher seed, so it would be more boring. I think a lesser 2 of evils. I think it'd be more fun not to go for the team that won the Super Bowl. All right, so we ended up beating the Titans by a touchdown, 35-27. So we went 3-10, got shut out on the 3rd, and the 14th and the 4th. They went 14-14-7, shut out on the 1st. It's actually a pretty good turnaround back-to-back. So Peyton Manning, 149.1, 291 yards, 4 touchdowns, 51 long, 3 sacks, 19-26 for 73 completion rating. Roethlisberger, 96.3, 348 yards. Fantastic game for Roethlisberger, actually. 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 29 long, 4 sacks, 30 of 41 for 73 completion rating. Rushing, we have Eric Dickerson, 15-70. Emmitt Smith, 14-38, kind of stopped up a little bit. Roethlisberger, 527, 217, 26, 14. Then receiving, 110 yards again for Puka Nacua. Fantastic game from him, as well as Rome Uzunde. And then Adam Thielen, 4 for 100, 6 for 105, and then 11 for 110. Emmitt Smith, really getting some good passing yards in. Good double hit from him, 6 of 82. Jerry Rice, 455. McConkey, 450, 347, 346, 431, 15, 25, 13. And then defensively, let's see how our boys did on sack edge. 2 sacks for Calais Campbell. Nice job, sir. 1.5 for Aaron Donald. 1.5 for Zaven Collins. 1 for Terrell Bernard. 0.5 for Wagner. And 0.5 for Clark. So Wagner, again, getting a little bit of some meat on the bone. And then 1 sack for Bobby Wagner. Or 1 interception by Bobby Wagner. So sweet. So he got that forced fumble. Now he gets the interception in this one. Love it. We are against the Buccaneers. Okay, so Buccaneers won. So, yeah, we want to put a picture. Yeah, Buccaneers beat the Eagles 31-27. So on this one, we got 10-7 shut on the 3rd, and then 10 points in the 4th. Then for Buccaneers, 3-13, 8, and 7. So hanging in there, winning by 4 points. We have Johnny Unitas, 123.6, 286 yards, 2 touchdowns, 52 long, 20 of 29 for 60 completion rating. Then Dan Fotes, 109.9, 318 yards, 1 touchdown, 28 long, 2 sacks, 28 of 37 for 75 completion rating. So actually playing a pretty good back-to-back for both of them. Let me look up Johnny Unitas. Played for 18 seasons, primarily with the Baltimore Colts. Okay, so he was a Colt. Yeah, Johnny U and the Golden Arm. I've heard of him before. Yeah, prototype for the modern quarterback, 1933 to 2002. Nice. So he was good. Yeah, Super Bowl champion for Super Bowl 5. Nice. Yeah, and he defeated the Cowboys. That's less awesome. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're against Super Bowl winning quarterback, which is going to be fun. Oh, Matthew Stafford's on the Buccaneers as well. Nice. And Kirk Cousins on the Eagles. That's funny. All right, rushing. We have 17 for 69. Great number from Christian McCaffrey. Oh, I didn't realize he was a Buccaneer. Yeah, we haven't really touched the NFC at all, so that's cool. Isaiah Pacheco, 12-28. Fournette, Fournette, 313, 311, 49, 15, 12. Then receiving 7 for 134 for Cooper Kupp. Nice job. So they have a good triple threat. Then Rashid Shaheed, not enough, 899. Hopkins, oh man, a great fourth. 691, 672, 763, 358. Dawson Knox, also a pretty good tight end. 450, 321, 311, 15. Then defensively, we got some sackage from Dallas Turner, 0.5 for Colson, 0.5 for Preston Smith. No sacks for the Eagles, and then no interceptions. So kept it relatively clean, just good old-fashioned throw. So it looks like both of our losers got 27 points, which is pretty exciting. And the next is the Super Bowl. The number 1 seed Buccaneers against the number 2 seed San Antonio Wizards. Let's give it our best shot. And Buccaneers are pretty dominant throughout the playoffs, so I'm excited to see how we do. First, let's look at our Pro Bowl roster just for funsies. So Dan Marino and Lamar Jackson. Yeah, Lamar Jackson was up for MVP. We'll see if he still gets it. Cam Newton, Odo Graham, Fultz and Namath, Peterson and Payne. So it looks like we didn't end Peyton Manning didn't get it, which is unfortunate. Barry Sanders and James Thompson, Ezekiel Elliott and Brown, Ricard and Ham, Adams and Godwin, Lamb and Moore, Addison and Amon-Ra St. Brown, Shakir and Ozunde. Oh, that's right. When we're in the Super Bowl, we don't go to the Pro Bowl. Goddard and Kincaid, Kittle and Pitts, Rofe and Bozzoli, Slater and Munoz, Batonio and Allen, Jenkins and Nelson, Humphrey and Linderbaum, Ragnow and McCoy, Mearns and Lindstrom, Teller and Mason, Sewell and Johnson, Havinston and Alt, Smith and Gary, Crosby and Lawrence, Hayward and Parsons, Simmons and Hunter, Vea and Williams, Jones and Clark, Jones and Wilkins, Janelle and Watt, Clowney and Luvu, Pratt and Warner, White and Simmons, Arlos overall and White, nice job, as well as Simmons, nice job. Greenlaw and Mack, Burns and Miller, Ramsey and Snead, King and Newsom, Gilmore and Banks, Gardner and Revis, Winfield Jr. and Thompson, Hyde and Rowe, Hamilton and Curse, Gardner, Johnson and Brown, Carlson and Boswell, Evans and Hecker, Rogers Sr. and Smith, and Robinson II and Will Shipley. So overall, that's a lot of names I recognize, which is pretty exciting. That's awesome. I love that. Super Bowl against the Buccaneers. Let's give it our best shot. Hopefully we don't get wrecked in the first drive. We'll see. All right, 13-4 Buccaneers, 89 overall, 91 offense, 88 defense. First time we were going to play them. Lamar Jackson got MVP as well. Nice job, sir. Let's look at some yearly rewards since it's the end and off. Yep, Lamar Jackson first MVP, even though he lost. Dan Marino squeezed in second. Peyton Manning ended up taking over at third, so it looks like we stayed at this rating the whole time. Nice job. Then Mahomes in fourth, Rodgers in fifth, Favre in sixth, Newton in seventh, Young in eighth, Graham in ninth, and then Bow from the Saints in 10th. And Coach of the Year is Sean McDermott with the Bills. It's an interesting one. Okay, nice. Oh, it's because he had the highest record. That's right. And then D'Amico Ryan's second. Oh, we were so close. It just goes by record at that point. Okay, nice. Good job, Lamar Jackson. And then Offensive Player of the Year is Devontae Adams. Micah Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year. Love it. He used to be a Cowboy. Brian Thomas Jr. for Rookie of the Year. Good job, sir. That's it. Let's do it. Super Bowl time. Excited to see what we got. Oh, let's look at our preamble. So, second, fourth, first, sixth, and 13th and second. So say the same. And they're 11th, 12th, 10th, 15th, 15th, and 13th. So really, really close on everything. And this was our road so far. So 61 Bills. Bills had such a good chance. And then 3 of our boys ended up making it through. And then we just ended up playing both of them, knocking both of them out of the playoffs. Sorry, team. We're still winning for the AFC South since we played both of you 3 times, which is pretty crazy this entire season. All right, let's do it. And they have Cooper Kupp, McCaffrey as their superstars, and then their defense in Buck Karate. And their quarterback, Johnny Unitas, one of the first mainstream quarterbacks. All right, boys, I want to see a fumble out of you. Let's do it. Let's take them down. Nice and easy. Let's give it our best shot. They're 13-4, so they're going to be good. Play nice. Play good. Oof. Big hit. Okay. Good tackle, though. Keeping it alive for Bradbury. Good job, sir. All right, let's do a cover 6 Buds weak. Keep it feisty. Get to him. Oh, dang it. Stop him. Good. Right behind the line. All right. Good job, Harrison Smith. All right, let's do a solo blast. We're going to try to get... I think McCaffrey's way too good. He's definitely going to make it through, but it'd be nice if he doesn't. We'll see. All right, coming to you. Get to him. Oh, you pulled him ahead, Bobby Wagner. No. That was a good effort, though, from you, Bobby. I appreciate it, sir. You had that strip sack last time to end off the game quick, so if you want to end it quick again, that'd be pretty nice. Let's be Super Bowl champs. Get to him. Get to him. That felt like face mask against me. Oh, Bobby came again out of the way. Nice job. That would have been a touchdown if I just didn't go for it. Turning up a little bit, but we're not doing terribly. I think we still have it. It's one of the higher quarterback numbers I've seen so far in this game, or just in general. Right, I'm going for that sack, man. Zoning in. Good run. Oh. Okay, we stopped the screen at least. That's good. Yeah, Bradbury's really running all over the place now. Okay. Campbell it up again. We're going to leave Donald to his own devices. Don't jump, Pierce. Oh, man, dang it. Yeah, left him wide open on that one. DeAndre Hopkins, of course. All right, Overstorm Brave. I think we're going to Pierce it up ourselves because we love him. Where you at? Where you at? Right there. Nope, we didn't make it in time. Man, a little bit of a baby screen. Yep, he got that first down. We're fine. It's overload blitz, so we'll just keep going crazy with it. All right. Let's do... Yeah, there you go. Let's do Wise Jr. Why not? We haven't used him. In motion left is Hopkins. See if we can get anything on the right side this time. Not too bad. Oof. Wide open. Touchdown. Okay. See if we can block this one. Yeah, their offensive line is going to probably be too good for us, but give it a try still. Yeah, too big, too good. Okay, so we're going to have to play this one legit. Here we go, boys. We'll see. We might have to play this whole game ourselves. Let's give it our best shot. And if we get wrecked in the first bit, then that's it. We lose the Super Bowl. Just like we've won, spoilers, the national championship. Yeah, nothing on that. Yep, the automatic spin with the AI. Rude. And went through our first couple minutes as well. We only had 1 minute left in the first. Our score as quick as possible. Inside zone to the left. All right, boys, let's bring our A game today. 77, give me that block, son. Beautiful. Oh, 50 came out of nowhere. I would have gotten the first down right there. All right, let's do another inside zone. Let's at least get a first down. Play a little bit safe. Not really sure how their corners are going to do against us, so I don't want to go too crazy on the first drive for us. Good job, Emmitt Smith. And getting pushed forward for even more yardage. All right. Starts off with a Z spot. That's what Coach wants us to run first. Maybe Sutton, if he can get that turn in. He's going to be triple covered, though, so we'll see. I accidentally hit it way too quickly. Yeah, that was my fault. I hit it way too fast. Oops. We lost 5 yards on that one. That's a great one on in the Super Bowl. All right, trail shake, Emmitt Smith. If you run quick, you can beat him easy. Oh, yeah, and the turnaround. Oh, you could have caught that, Jerry. Are we going to botch it because I accidentally hit A on accident? Oh, no. Oh, crap. Oh, Jerry, please. You're so open. Oh, Cortland Sutton. Oh, my God, he tripped. Oh, my God, he tripped. Oh. We have him on the books. Thank you, sir, for tripping. That's all people will remember in this Super Bowl was you tripped. Shannon Sharp. Oh, I threw it way. Dang. Yeah, he really got his hand in there, man. Good job. Yeah, even Shannon Sharp gave him the knuckles. All right. That's it. Who needs it? Who needs it? Thielen. No, he's going to be into double coverage. Oh, that was a good hit on those legs. Yeah, he's a little shaken up. Curl seams that will turn into a 4 verticals. Everybody go for it. 3rd 10. We need to score. If we settle for a field goal, we lose. Jerry Rice, you're our best shot in the end zone. Oh, crap. Okay. We're going to have to shotgun or play action. We got to go for this first down. Just everybody across the side. Play action, tight end flood. Get some hands in there. We need to convert. If we don't convert, then game's over. Because we can't settle for a field goal if we lose. Jerry. Oh, Jerry. That's it. Just like that. Super Bowl's over. Denied. Yep. Johnny Unitas and the Buccaneers win the Super Bowl. Good job, boys. Let's see how it would have ended. Just for fun. Let's jump forward to the next quarter. Looks like we settle for a field goal. Nice. And then jump forward to the next quarter. Just keep going play by play. So on the drive, Buccaneers score gun. Yeah, so yeah, just such a much better team. All right, in the game. Let's do it legit this time. And it's in the game. So 14-3. We settled for another field goal. Yep, the Great Dane still fantastic, but not enough. Buccaneers win against the Wizards. At least we kept it really close, 14-6. Sorry, Peyton Manning, I let you down, my man. Yeah, put that ring on his finger. Good job, son. Oh, Joey Bosa was also on their team. Nice job. Yeah, they were just way too stacked, man. Yeah, good job, Johnny Unitas. You won Super Bowl 5, and now you won Super Bowl 58? Okay, that dude just fell and grabbed his boobs. All right, game over. So we ended off our overtime game, similar to the Natty from last season, unfortunately. So, very, very tough. 14-6. Peyton Manning, 72.9 rating, 12 of 22, 134 yards, 54 completion rating. Johnny Unitas, 122.7, 12 of 15, 122 yards, 80 completion rating, 1 touchdown. Fantastic job from him. Rushing, we have Chris McCaffrey, 1344, so rushing was pretty weak. 523, 524, 428. And then Unitas, 3 for -3. Receiving, biggest one was only Adam Thielen at 34, so 430 for Cup, 434, 3 for 34, 217, 226, 211, 220, 222, 15, 138, 119. Oh, yes, I didn't have that big hit. And then defensively, sacks-wise, we had 1 sack for DJ Reader, 0.5 for Colson, 0.5 for Preston Smith, and then no interceptions. And let's look at how the Great Dane did overall. Yeah, 2 of 2. Beautiful stuff, Great Dane. Nice job, sir. And then they didn't have to bother kicking, just extra points. Okay. So that ends off the game. We lose against the Buccaneers, 14-6. Good job. And that ends off this season. So that's going to end our Madden playthrough until the next one comes out, because honestly, I can't think of any other ways to play it. That spin the wheel one took there was a lot of off-screen stuff of like spinning the wheel and making sure everything was correct and all the different players that were swapped around. So it was about 12 episodes, and it ended up taking I would release 30 to 45 minute episodes, and each of them were 25 hours to record, so more than half just in recording time. So just a nice little short mini series, 6 episodes, keeping it nice and simple of just overtime rules, and had a lot of fun with it. And I can't wait to play some more Madden whenever the new one comes out, because I'm pretty satisfied with what we played so far in all of our weekly series. So I'll see you guys next week for Drug Dealer Simulator and the next season of NCAA. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day.